Hi all, and welcome back to the channel. This is HG's dad, and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Do something a little bit different tonight, and start a little series here on the junior account. Haven't really paid a lot of attention to the faction crypts. Of course, I mean I've progressed in them where it's easy, even completed a couple of them. But I think we're gonna start a series where where it's um, convenient is probably not the right word, but as they open, I think I'm going to pay a little more attention to, upgrading the champs that we have doing those crypts, and see if we can't make some serious progress towards Lydia. And it should be entertaining along the way, I think. Kind of as I was going through the dwarf crypt, which is what we're going to focus on for this video, and all I really have left is the three-star, stage 20 and stage 21. And I'm going through it, and I realized that the first thing I realized, and we'll get to him in a minute, but Jakarl, I had apparently geared him a long time ago. Jakarl's only a 5-star anyway. Um, so I replaced his accessories and haven't really tested that yet. But then I got over here to looking at Tormund, who I've had for quite a while now. Got him from the guaranteed event, quite a while back. Um, and realized that Tormund was fighting essentially naked. He had a ring on, and that's it. So I've thrown this gear on him, or I haven't yet, but I'll equip it here in just a second. I like Tormund for obviously the CC of the freezes and what have you, but what I like, and I did on the other account, I think as well, is I'm going to throw him in a stun set. It's not a fantastic stun set. I'll show you, kind of what it looks like here in a bit, but you can see total stats are he's gonna gain, significantly in terms of the HP and defense. I don't really care so much about his attack. Obviously, speed 214, so a little slow, but not too terribly bad. Don't really care about crit rate, crit damage, but he'll get some crits in. And then we bump the accuracy up to 275. And if we need to, 16 some of this stuff or glyph this stuff, if necessary, we can go ahead and do that. Um, Obviously, it's the faction crypts. It doesn't necessarily need to be a world-beating, god tier gear. So this is what we're going to go with. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see if we can get those three started. Maybe kick this series off with a bang. I will show you with the Jarl. Um, Basically, all I've done on him, I did replace his accessories, like I said. Um, Defense base. So I threw a decent defense. I actually rolled this one up, got a double defense roll on it on a defense ring. And then I did pick up a crit damage. It does have some flat defense on it. This was already leveled up um, in my inventory, so I just went ahead and threw that on him as well. It's much better than what was on him before. If we need to, we'll go through and re-gear all of this because it's kind of. I obviously used the calculator, but it's been a long, or the optimizer. It's been a long time because if this is the best gear I could come up with at the time. It's obviously not that great with a broken bolster set and a perception and was this immortal. So we're getting a little bit of healing out of the deal, but that's about it. And like I said, we may need to do more there, but let's see where we can get with actually gearing Tormund. And would you stop, please? Um, all right, and grab that, and then we will jump into the faction crypts and see if we can do anything on the dwarf. See if we can 3-star these. I try to do it on auto if at all possible. Um, we'll jump in an intercede if we need to. Before we're getting through these first two um, waves pretty routinely, it was the third wave where eventually what would happen is Jakarl would end up dying. I think with the additional CC that we're going to have, maybe we can prevent that from happening, and maybe this will be, uneventful. But again, we're going through this in real time, so you'll learn right along with me. Love those stones that are being pumped out there. I mean, you'd think with this setup, um, even with Jakarl and Mountain King at 50, that we, have a reasonably good chance of getting through this. But Jakarl's definitely been the soft spot up to this point. But like I said, the added CC, um, I mean, we rolled through that first wave way faster than we had before. I had Tormund geared, so this is going, you know, quite a bit better. I think what I might do is jump this off of auto for a second and then just A1 these, um, just to kind of make sure that we can cycle back to our, good skills right away for wave 3. The Terminator from why can't I think of his name? It's so silly to start these videos and I draw blanks on characters' names that would never happen otherwise. Newt, that's his name. All right. Let's do that. And let's just throw it all out and see what happens. I'm gonna focus back here though. Get some of these blocked in. There we go. All right. So that's a good start. Let's focus here. The weaken's up. Decrease attacks. Seeing those stuns pop up. Yeah, okay. We're gonna roll through this really easily. So maybe we will, in our episode 1 here of this series, um, you know, maybe we'll be able to knock out the dwarf script. That would be outstanding. I mean, you'd think with this group of champions, like I said, that it shouldn't be a problem, but when you don't have gear on them, I guess that's the thing. Take out the reviver first. I don't remember how hard the boss is on here, but again, things are progressing relatively smoothly. I may, probably will A1 cycle at the end of the the second wave to make sure we have everything available for the boss. So far so good, but let's get this guy out of here. Same deal here. I know Man-Eater's a pain, but I like to take out the Reviver if I can. We'll take out Man-Eater next. We don't have a Reviver. We do have a heals, obviously, but so you have to be careful watching people's health. Okay, switch over to Man-Eater. All right, we get the Man-Eater out of there, and then I'll go to the A1 cycle. Oh, watch out. Do not. There we go. Good heal on Jakarl. Take this off auto. Dude hits hard. All right, let's let them see what they can do. That's a good start, Newt. Love it. I don't like the stuns. Looks like this could go pretty easily if he stays away. Ooh, leave him alone. Don't want to speak too soon. There we go. That's helpful. All right, and there you have it. We have 6-starred the entirety of the um, Dwarf faction. We've got 4 keys left that I'll go spend here in a second. We were able to pick up another 5-star chicken, which is always good. I guess the lesson of the day is make sure you have your um, your champions geared, because I threw mediocre gear on on oops. Yeah, that's late. I'm not doing well right at the moment. Anyway, Tormund and let the rest of the crew kind of do their work. 250 is one of them being Mountain King, which is no slouch, but um, and yeah, he's obviously not fully ascended. Just the first couple of rows of masteries. Jakarl, no masteries. I mean, obviously my Demetha and my Newt are fully built. Torment is built, but only partial mastery. So yeah, the real key was just getting him in gear and getting that taken care of. All right, well that's going to be episode one um, of this deal, and we are 4 stars closer to Lydia. I don't think I'm gonna jump on the Banner Lords tonight and do that because I think there's a substantial amount of work that needs to be done here. Although maybe just um, stick 6 starring Adeline or Champfort, and I might be able to get that done too. But I don't know if I feel up to that tonight. Maybe tomorrow um, before the reset, and we can go from there. But anyway, there you go. Successful first episode. We've got quite a few stars to go to get up to Lydia. What are we at? Oh, 753 out of 945. So we got a couple hundred to go. Some of those, I think, once I start paying more attention to this, will go relatively quickly. As you can see, we got picked up 4 in Dwarves by just me carrying a champion. So this will also help us build the depth on the account. This account, I've been, it's the secondary account, so it gets way less attention paid to it than the main, and that shows. So we'll get these kicked out. And if you enjoy this content, or if you have suggestions, you like what you see, comment on the video, like the videos, please. Subscribe if you enjoy what we're putting out there. If you're not, let us know. Comment on them. Say, hey, here's some ideas, things you could do better. We'll accept all that too. But hope everyone has a great night, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.